I want to see my dad go to jail.
Chelsea Williams says she's outraged over what her father, Michael Williams, allegedly did to his grandson, Robert.
My 3-year-old daughter told me, crying, that Papa hurt her baby brother.
Chelsea says she left her son with his grandfather for a few days. When she returned to his home on Royal Meadow Lane, Chelsea says she couldn't believe what she saw.
He had him in the back bedroom with a bottle propped up in his mouth, and there was vomit all down the side of his head and his neck. It was all over the pillow and the blanket.
Williams says she snapped these pictures of her son's injuries after taking him to Children's Hospital.
He had 2 black eyes, his ear was black and blue, he had bruising and markings on his back.
Chelsea says her dad told her that the 18-month-old fell on the sidewalk and ran into a wall. Grove City Police arrested the grandfather, Michael Williams, and charged him with child endangerment. He was also charged with drug abuse after officers found marijuana in the home. Chelsea says even though her son has returned back to his happy, playful self, the emotional and physical wounds will take longer to heal.
He's always looked right at me and screamed and cried. Ever since this has happened, he will bury his face into a couch or a cushion and try to hide his cry.
We're getting a lot of break-ins from cars.
Officer Chris Davis fights crime and catches criminals. But now, thanks to new technology, he says his job is catching a break.
It gives us a lot of information, real time.
He's talking about their new internal system, which allows information to be shared more easily.
There's no real delay since we have wireless access, all the stuff stored in the cloud, so it's easy for us to go back and pull up that information. And I see a good need for it in the future because we can access it real time.
Detective Scott Bullison helped put this program together.
And we've had a lot of information exchanged, but it's difficult to track that information, and it's difficult to recall that information. So the biggest thing was having a central depository to where officers can access information that may be a year, 2, 3 years old.
This is a view of their council chamber. It's one of several security cameras that they can watch from their desk computer or on their cell phone or any other mobile device with internet connection. And it's all live streaming video.
And by tracking trends, Chief Joe Morbitzer says it will help keep the public safe.
We can do searches on those, and it really starts to connect the dots and develop and see trends in crimes a lot quicker.
The state is hitting the road when it comes to marketing and minimizing Ohio's $1.6 billion transportation funding shortfall.
Ohio has the 4th largest interstate system in the country. We have more bridges than any other state in the nation.
The Ohio Department of Transportation hopes to capitalize on Ohio's infrastructure and be the first state in the country to sell road and bridge naming rights.
Excellent idea. Excellent. I like that idea. Very good.
We stopped at this Licking County rest area where most people were behind an individual or business buying into the naming rights plan.
Naming rights is a big thing for football stadiums and big public facilities.
ODOT estimates that tackling that statewide plan could generate as much as $27 million a year.
It allows us to generate revenue from sponsorship and naming rights, that money coming in, but also reducing the maintenance costs that we have on rest areas and other unique features of roadway.
One place where ODOT hopes Ohioans invest money into is rest stop restrooms. Another sweet idea, selling naming rights to snack machines. But not everyone is embracing the state selling naming rights.
I think that Ohio should, pour itself out.
Heather Matthews of Columbus has her own suggestion.
How much money are they really going to earn from putting a name on something, though? I mean, there's other ways to do it, cut payroll somewhere.
In Licking County, Denise Alex, the Ohio News Network.